Welcome to Take 2 with Terry and Tony. I'm Terry.
And I'm Tony. Today we're going to be reviewing John Carter. What do you think of the movie?
John Carter was okay. It stars Taylor Kitsch. You may know him from the TV series Friday Night Lights. He played Riggins. You may also know him from X-Men Origins Wolverine, where he played Gambit. The special effects were well done. The story, however, was lacking. It was similar to other movies that I have seen before, that we've all seen before. Avatar, The Last Samurai. And what I mean by that is that, you have that foreign person come in and
Becomes a savior,
right,
of the
planet or of the group or whatever. And pretty much that's what we have there. The only special thing about it is
this, the special effects
and going to Mars. I mean, that's what makes the story slightly different, but it's too similar to me to other movies.
Yeah, I mean, the special effects were fantastic. That's what pretty much kept me in the movie. Just seeing the different aliens and the spaceships and
just jumping and
the different I guess
landscapes,
things like that. It's probably the best CGI or special effects I've seen in a movie since Transformers. I mean, it was basically pretty flawless. I mean, nothing looked too fake or too computer generated.
I don't know. I think when he first got to Mars, and I'm not gonna give away any of the movie, when he was trying to figure out how to walk, I don't know. It's kind of cheesy to me, but I don't know. It just looked like he was on strings.
Well, the thing it was gravity. He was supposed to show him not being able to walk correctly. I mean, that's how gravity is. I mean, I can't say for sure because I've never been to Mars, but
yet
no, I've never been. I tried, but just couldn't quite make it. I got halfway there, and then I had to turn around.
Gotcha, ran out of gas.
Yeah, gotcha.
In the movie, John Carter, of course, he is human. When he goes to Mars, he's able to leap long distances, and he's stronger than the aliens because of his bone density. So because of the lack of gravity in his bone density, he's able to have special powers type things. But the movie, I wouldn't suggest it. I mean, if you want to take your kids to it, I don't even think the kids would probably be able to keep up with it. They don't explain a lot of what's going on.
No,
from the opening scene. There's an opening scene that takes place before the opening credits, and it was just like I watched that scene and I was just like, okay, I'm already lost. I was like, and once the opening credits went through, they didn't go. You think they would go back and explain what kind of happened in that first scene, but they really don't. And it's just like there's a race of aliens on there that are almost godlike, and they really don't explain where they came from. So I was just like, okay, and there's a lot of alien names too, and it's like sometimes you don't know who they're talking about.
Yeah. I think it's just Disney's another attempt, same with other studios, to try to start, the quote unquote summer blockbusters, months before the summer actually starts. I mean, this was a $250 million movie coming out in March. So I mean, it's been done before with other movies coming out earlier. I mean, you had your Clash of the Titans. You had the Alice in Wonderland movie, also produced by Disney. You had like the Fast and Furious movies. The last two come out in April. The big production, big costly movies coming out way before the actual summer, quote unquote summer starts. And I think it's just them trying to get a jump ahead on making more profits for the year. John Carter, to me, just a basic movie, just a regular movie, nothing special about it except the special effects. But other than that, I mean, the storyline was pretty run of the mill. I mean, no thrills, really no twists, turns anywhere. So
now you told me that you said it was pretty much like Prince of Persia from. What was that, 2 years ago?
Yeah,
3 years ago? I think that was 2009.
Yeah, Disney came out, if anybody remembers seeing it, Prince of Persia. I mean, I was very hyped for that movie, and
I was not. I knew that movie was gonna suck from the previews.
well, no, the previews looked like it was pretty decent. And, you know, anybody. I mean, it was based off of. It was based off of
Video game.
Video game, and the video game is very popular. And I don't know. I know more than just me than I was just hyped for it. But you know, you get there, and I mean, Prince of Persia was
garbage.
Yeah, it was
garbage.
It was a horrible movie. I have to explain. I took that one, but yeah, that was a horrible movie. So I don't think John Carter was as bad, but I think it was Disney doing the same attempt as it did kind of with the John Carter. I mean, with Prince of Persia. They had this male star who's up and coming, or who is kind of hot, or they're trying to make hot at the time, and chiseled guy who's all kind of a sex symbol. They're trying to make it for like young girls, or
You think they were doing that for Prince of Persia?
Jake Gyllenhaal gained like 20 pounds of muscle. The dude was like totally ripped.
But Prince of Persia and John Carter are not movies that I don't think typically young girls would go watch. Anyway.
I think so. Why do you think they always showed him with his shirt off?
Or who? Taylor Kitsch or
in John Carter on the trailer, he always had his shirt off. Then they showed.
Well, that was the attire of.
But in Prince of Persia, when you watch the trailers, all they would show was like him in the fight scene and him standing up, and they showed him like with his shirt off.
I don't know. I just don't think that's. I don't think they were trying to appeal to young girls. I think they were just trying. I think Disney was just to try to appeal to both, to tweens, teens, and young adults. That's what I think they were trying to, because that's where most of the money is.
Oh yeah, so young girls not part of tweens.
Shut up. I know they are. I know they are, but I think they were going more for the male tweens.
Well, I know that too, but when you get a girl too and want to see, that's just adding more money in Disney's pocket.
Well, I understand it. I'm just saying I don't think that was the target.
Yeah, but I didn't say that.
I don't think he had his shirt off because because they were trying to appeal to young girls. I think he had his shirt off because that was the attire that he had in the comic book.
Well, we'll just have to agree to
disagree. Or pulp comic.
Well, we'll agree to disagree.
Yeah, we'll just disagree. But I'm right though.
So anyway, here on the show, if we like the movie, we give it a salute, and if we don't like the movie, we turn our back on it. So for John Carter, unfortunately, we're gonna have to turn our back on you.
All right. So, John Carter, not a must see. Skip it. Don't waste your money on it. Also, we failed to mention that the movie was in 3D. Was it 3D worth it to you?
In the beginning, there was some 3D, but as the movie went on, I felt like it just got used to it. There was nothing special that popped out. I said that the trailers before the movie was actually in better 3D than the actual movie itself. So, yeah, if you want to see it, just go watch it in regular, good old 2D. Mm-hmm. It's not going to really make a difference.
That's if you want to watch it.
Yeah.
We don't suggest you do. So, go ahead and don't watch John Carter. Go ahead and watch our upcoming videos. Our next movie we'll be reviewing is The Hunger Games, which comes out on March 23rd.
Yeah.
I really don't have any feelings at this point about the movie, here or there. So hopefully it is good when we go see it. So
we shall see. And until next time, I'm Tony.
I'm Terry, and this is Take 2.